I wouldn't say that. She's not so subtly pointing out that he can't assert authority.
She's bucking his authority.
Uh-huh.
Haha, we're in a situation where you can't affect your authority.
Yep. That is exactly what she's doing. Corvin, for all of his patience, seems used to it, if not still angry.
Well, that's drama I'm perhaps not going to touch.
Like, that's maybe
Just stick your fist in it and stir.
Ah, Nikki! So glad to see you made it to this.
Detective Mathers. My pleasure.
Oh, nice to see you again.
Likewise.
Who's which?
Corvin is greeting Detective Mathers like he knows him.
Because
Detective Mathers is maybe not so sure if he knows Corvin.
Yeah.
Okay, I
He's
wasn't
just
sure.
going to
if it
kind of
was-
roll with it.
I wasn't sure if it was Suede or not, because
doesn't
Suede would
Corbin
also
work in the
probably
city,
have.
for the city, though?
Nope, he's an independent businessman.
Oh, okay.
Suede.
Have I met... I did memory. Have I actually met Corbin before?
Have I seen Corbin before? Because I think I have. I've never met him. He's the businessman that I think I have noted in my log of someone important.
I think you have.
But I've only seen him from afar dealing with other mages.
Yeah.
I think you have seen him, but not met him.
No. I think I've just seen him.
I think that he might know Suede, being a detective, and Suede. is
Oh,
from
yeah, no,
Lismore.
you absolutely know Swain. Like, that one is beyond the pale.
I'm sorry. Have we met before?
No, I'm a friend of Detective Fitzsimmons.
Ah, wonderful partner.
Yes. I concur. What? Yes, anyways.
Friends with his wife as well, and child. Beautiful kid.
No, actually, I haven't had occasion to meet his wife in quite some time. Since she's been pregnant, actually. The pregnancy was not the easiest in the family, so she's been taking some time to recover.
And Suede, nice to see you made it.
Of course, always nice to see everyone.
I hope we won't be adding anything to your rap sheet this evening.
Well,
The night is young, right?
the night is young, and allegations have yet to be thrown around.
Charges have yet to be pressed.
What's Corbin's... Now, what is Corbin's reaction to that?
Exasperation. Like, there's no role, he's not hiding it, he's just like, oh, God, please, don't do this. But
So
I'm sure
that does confirm that he indeed knows Suede very, very well then.
I don't have any way to ponder off the top of my head. Sorry.
I saw you looking at that vase earlier. Are you going to put your bid in on it?
Might have already.
Well,
So it was like, ah, yes, the one donated by the local antique shop.
who's that owned by?
I don't know, some artist. It's in the warehouse district, it's probably some artist. It's always some artist. Not Tonio, that's for sure. And she looks to Corbin as she says this. Who I'm surprised to see has not donated any art recently. Corbin makes no comment. Like, he literally stonewalls the comment. You want to prove you can book my authority? Fine. I'll just be an asshole.
Kissing contest.
Well, hopefully you'll win it, or a fine, dashing gentleman will win your hand by gifting it to you.
Awkward.
I saunter off.
That's
So
what
it's
Muse
like-
would be great to trigger on.
Muse! Muse! Do it!
I think he's a mage. I don't do shit to mages.
I think he's got a high resolve.
Even with a high resolve, I don't do shit to mages anymore.
Anymore?
Last time it ended poorly.
Last time I'm glad I made my spoof roll. It was when I was a baby. I don't want to have to burn down my own
Are
party.
you at the party?
Did you find out who owns the base?
No, I haven't gotten any screen time.
Would you like to be an NPC?
No, I'm good.
What are you doing?
I want to identify who owns the base.
What is the name of the shop?
I don't remember what poem named it.
It was a long time ago.
I know, I'm like, fuck.
He wants the name.
I named them Dragon's Books. for Ryohan's side of the store. It's Dragon's Books. Because his name's Ryohan. Which
I know, yeah, and yeah, we got it. I got it, I'm sorry.
That's very clever.
It came out of Ryohan's side of the store, actually, so...
Oh.
It's not hard.
Okay.
You ask
Identify
some
it.
questions to some random passerby, and eventually someone...
Random passerby.
here's
I find
you.
the leak. It doesn't cost me any ether.
Oh, yeah, fine.
I look around the crowd. I'm like, that guy.
you sidle up to the conversation group behind him, and you make some comment about, like, oh, I heard the Ming boss was a fake. And he turns around, and he's like, no, it's authentic. It was donated by Dragon's Books. One of the local stores. They have an incredible history. They've worked with the police department before.
Okay. There you go.
So who's the representative here?
Who's the representative who owns it? Like, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
The
Who
There-
here has the ownership of the vase?
Dragon's Books via proxy. They don't have anyone present.
So what he's saying is Ryohan owns it. Fuck you.
I'm saying the business owns it.
Benson's owns it. Who owns the business?
That's like hacking and shit. That's not in the...
Or Google search.
Well, does this guy happen to know?
Google search.
No.
Dragon's Books. Do you own this business? Like, fuck. Why does nobody
tried.
claim their business?
That is the most annoying shit ever.
It's owned by the corporation. They're people too.
Sorry. The Ming vase is donated by proxy, meaning a representative of the business came and dropped it off.
Mm-hmm.
If it does not sell, they will pick it up. If it does sell, that representative will come and pick up the money.
Mm.
The representative is not named by any of the sources that you have available.
Mm.
You could stealth, or any of your party could stealth into a back room to check the records physically.
Okay.
Oh.
If you had your hacker, you could have your hacker hack the electronic files and check the electronic files.
I
But
can send the hacker a message, and she can do it from her home in her pajamas.
in her pajamas.
Or receiving cunnilingus from her girlfriend or wife or whatever.
I should hope not. I mean, I will impose penalties for that.
Hugh
You're
Jackman did it.
distracted. -1.
-2. Fuck that. Diana's good.
It depends on how good she is.
Yes.
Yeah. Diana's exceptional.
If Charlie was
Diana's
doing it,
fine.
you might-
What are you talking about? I have a chance die.
Yeah! Never seen a player so happy to roll a chance die before.
Yes. So you got a success, technically.
I rolled a 1. That means I can instead of hacking.
Love.
Yeah, so if it comes down to electronic records, I will send a
You can do either.
message to my ringmate.
You are not necessarily intensely involved in the planning, so you are aware of where the physical records are, as well as that there are digital copies that can be
Yes.
hacked. So, your choice.
Involve my roommate.
Awesome. So you get an email.
Fuck.
I need you to... I'm sorry, it's in Thai, so it's got all the squiggly letters.
Okay.
I need you to hack the electronic records for the auction and figure out who the proxy is for this.
Yep, I'll
So-
give her all the relevant information she needs.
Alright.
I'm doing work for you.
So, would there be two sides to
Does
the
this
business?
count as
that
delegating
part
a
that
tax?
was the antiques that Poe is in
Yes.
charge of? Then probably didn't name it Dragon's Books, if for no other reason than she doesn't necessarily sell books.
No, I mean, it's like there's like 2 doors that open into the same storefront, and they have 2 different sides.
Okay, so...
So it's one physical location that is thematically divided into 2.
Okay, so I'll have to come up with a name, because I...
Does this trigger in getting this do someone else to do my work?
Yes.
Okay, I will take a beat.
3 successes.
Ooh, and that counts as a roll for my thingamajig.
Yep. What's
Yep,
intelligence?
plus wits. Plus your primal.
They aren't hard to hack. There's no firewall, there's no sysadmin. As you are looking up the file, however, you detect a second presence on the network. The information that he wants, by the way, is that the proxy is listed as Jack Fire.
Okay, I send that to him, and then I'm going to identify the opponents.
You have options. I can give you a penalty, or we can roll off.
Let's do a roll-off.
Alright, cool.
Come at me, bro.
Row. Alright, go ahead and roll me wits plus hacking.
Switch plus shitting.
I shall shit on you, sir! You shall take my shit. The way a professional shitter takes a shit.
Slightly elevated from the seat.
Yep.
Oh, a history lost and found. Or past lost and found.
Damn it. No, they are literally dancing circles around you in a way that only DARPA computers usually do.
Man, if only they had a derp computer.
Ba-dum-bum. But there's someone else on the network for this event too.
Yeah, I want to find a leak with my apps.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So you basically open your phone. Okay, Epsilon.
Okay, Epsilon, who's this little
Tell me about the
bitch?
charity network. Governor Romy, what's supposed to academics?
That's right.
He comes back and tells you the prosecution is backfired.
Oh, that's right. We did hire him, didn't we?
Other stuff has happened. One success.
Yeah.
Epsilon comes back and tells you the closest network vulnerability is Ember Hill Manor.
That's interesting.
Alright. Time to hack it.
The networks aren't. You can tell from the network map. Ember Hill doesn't has its own Wi-Fi, but that Wi-Fi network is only there's no intra-network behind it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a home-based Wi-Fi network, and all of the computer terminals that you can see on the network. I'm going to give you the hacking mode for free, effectively.
Oh, okay.
You're in Ember Hill's network. All of the computer terminals that you can see in Ember Hill's network, you can remember having physically seen those terminals. None of them have IP addresses that match any of the 15 that were spat out by the intruder.
I'm gonna use the thing.
What thing?
The thing. The thing I have. What's the thing I have? I have a thing.
Oh, the thing.
Company threads. Plus 2
Oh, the
crack-
encryption key.
Yeah.
No. That encryption key doesn't work for what's happening here.
Lame.
I almost forgot that you had that.
And a side post, side of business is historical lost and found.
Lols.
I want to try again.
You succeeded. The answer is someone is cheating.
I know. I want to fix their cheating. They can't cheat.
No, sorry.
I'm the only one allowed to cheat.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
So do we have to go on site?
To
Yeah.
figure it out?
Yeah.
It's a safe assumption that whatever is happening behind that concealment infrastructure.
Mm.
Okay.
There's computers behind the concealment.
The guard machine is looking at this event.
Is that-
Something behind the concealment infrastructure is looking at this event.
So it could be an angel.
Sorry, I realized that, Nisi had a wonderful afternoon, and I'm like, oh, right, hold on, I need to give this one out. I'm like,
Just need more practice, Nisi. I come here after wonderful afternoons all the time.
Done. I will come here more often after wonderful afternoons.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna drop my contract for Charlie.
Okay.
Are you gonna at least text us and tell us? This
She did.
information? Oh.
Yeah, she already did. Sorry,
She
you read
sent me
nothing.
the response. I forwarded it to you.
This other stuff
But that was
happened-
before she found out who was actually, or where the other presence was,
Oh.
or about the other presence.
I just know the answer to the question you
Mm-hmm.
asked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't say anything about any other presents.
Okay.
And eventually we'll get back to the conversation that was interrupted with the Catty leaving the place. And then, like, so right now, mostly it's just Corbin staring at me after having heard, well, maybe a dashing man will just gift it to you instead.
Oh.
Awkward.
No, he laughs politely.
Mhm.
And he mentions, yes, we've been discussing who should get the vase. I generally try not to come between ladies and their vases, even in jest or for future gift.
Yes. Well, yeah, but he still asked me a question, and we'll see if I ever get a chance to answer it.
Oh yeah, what did he ask you?
He asked me about the solar plant.
Oh yeah. I think Doc was asking if you are going to share at the party. What you found out.
Not yet.
Okay.
Cool.
Itchy nose.
How's Dr. Photo was doing?
Great,
You know,
actually.
just keep an eye on him.
He's smoothing the set of people. Working his way up. He's already talked to a couple people who have assistants?
Has Dr. Photobooth ever worked with the police department?
No. No opportunities. In the sense that your usual psychological person has been present whenever you needed him. The psychologist the police department has on retainer is generally available. Has generally been available. He is not infirm or otherwise incapable of performing his duties in a timely fashion. So you have not needed to find someone else. Or otherwise too busy to deal with your shit.
I was that plus as consult.
Right. That's what I meant, was that he's been generally available for anything you guys can throw at him. I'm sorry. She's generally available for anything you guys can throw at her. She's very talented. The psychological retainer for the police department.
So I've been making lots of deals with the devil recently. I'm wondering what you think about that in the psychologist lady. Well, if you feel you're compromising yourself, no, I'm compromising others. I'm sorry, I'm the other end of this deal.
Stop that. No. Judging by the amount of people here that you don't recognize, as opposed to the amount of people here that you do recognize, countered by the list of people with personal assistants, you have a fairly good estimation of who all by face, if not by name, is associated with mental health dependence anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
You could easily draw up that dossier in your free time. I will have you roll me a wits plus socialize. No, can't be socialized. It was already socialized. Investigation or investigation has been investigation. Let me see your sheet. No. Subterfuge. I'll have you roll me a wits plus subterfuge. The other social party still.
Is there any penalties? 2.
Awesome. Blah blah blah. There is your second clue. Is there anything interesting or notable about this dossier that you would like to add to the narrative? People of import that would unexpectedly be present
Historical Society.
Historical Society people. Okay.
Bizarre local business people. Twig.
Already
Since
here.
there's already weird people here.
All right.
Or is this specifically for the dossier?
No, it's for the dossiers.
Okay.
It's involvement in mental health dependence
Okay.
on illness. Your previous answer still stands. I mean, like, unless you don't want it to.
I was just thinking of convenience for me and going and campaigning for her.
Oh, very nice. Yes, easily done. In fact. You have elements left on both of the clues, being the dossier and the Dr. Photobooth testimony. You can solve, or you can effectively complete the investigation and put the pieces together.
Plead it.